to settle the Pepsi 400. White flag.
Oh, you see Jeremy looking to the inside, couldn't make the move. Skinner looks to the high side right now. They're trying everything. Gordon's running by the mirror right now.
Here comes Bobby Labonte to the outside.
What a move on the high side, making 3 wide into turn 3. Bobby Labonte looks like he has the car to beat.
They're coming to the checkers. Trouble in the back of the pack. The lead and the win. Gordon. The 40th career victory and the 11th win of 1998 goes to Jeff Gordon and the Rainbow Warriors. Holding off the challenge of Bobby Labonte, who finishes second.
I just want everybody to know this is October, baby. Everybody said we couldn't win in October, and we just tried to think, hey, this is a July race in October, and I tell you what, it's just a phenomenal effort by everybody this weekend. It's a Pepsi race. I want to thank them. This is a big day for all of us, and this Monte Carlo right here was awesome.
There you see the red flag for rain, light rain, but enough to put a temporary halt on this Pepsi 400, just literally a handful of laps away from the finish. The man who is leading this event has led many a race this year. He, of course, is Jeff Gordon, who most recently took the lead at lap 123. And what a year for Jeff Gordon. 20 top 5 finishes in the last 21 races. 23 top 5s in 1998. And the wins just keep on coming. And tonight, he passed Dale Jarrett, took the lead. He moved around Dale Earnhardt and took the lead. He bypassed Kenny Irwin at lap 123 and took the lead that he still holds. He has led 43 laps tonight. There you see those who have won the Pepsi 400, gone on to win the NASCAR Winston Cup title in the same year. Of course, Jeff has also picked up 5 more points now. He's led the most laps today, 43 of those to Earnhardt's 41. As we wait out this little, we have had a rain delay 3 times tonight. 2 were quickies. This last one, though, was a red flag for nearly 40 minutes. But it has not dampened anything in the enthusiasm department. And Jeff Gordon, the race leader, right behind Buster Auten. Now remember to battle it out amongst themselves to settle the 1998 Pepsi 400.
Might as well.
Buster Auten will pull off the pace car.
Ready. It'll be 3 to go when you get to green. 3 to go. Okay, pace car is in. Get ready. Get ready.
Get ready. Ready.
Ready.
Ready.
Green flag. Green flag. Go.
3 laps to settle the Pepsi 400. It takes them nearly 2 full laps to get up to speed.
Skinner had dropped back a bit, a good bit of distance between himself and Jeremy Mayfield on that start.
But he'll make it up in this corner, because there's one thing, when you're building up speed, you can really pull back on a car. You give a little distance like that if you sit down the back straightaway.
Mayfield, who won his first time ever. Schrader perks the low side in 5th place.
Those cars running side by side, we're going to have a breakaway up front.
Yep, those 3 cars, those 4 cars up front are going to just take off if they keep racing side by side back there.
2 laps to go. Out of turn 4, white flag.
Whoa, you see Jeremy looking to the inside, couldn't make the move. Skinner looks to the high side right now. They're trying everything. Gordon's running by the mirror right now.
Here comes
Labonte
Skinner.
has caught him, and so is Terry Labonte. Side by side behind Gordon.
Right now they're running side by side. Jeff Gordon saying, I love it. He'll try to run in the middle part of the racetrack so one car does not get a great run down the back straightaway.
They mix it up again behind Gordon. Mayfield. Here comes Bobby Labonte to the outside.
What a move on the high side, making it 3 wide into turn 3. Bobby Labonte looks like he has the car to beat.
Bobby Labonte is there. Out of 4, Jeff Gordon and the Rainbow Warriors holding off the challenge of Bobby Labonte, who finishes second, Mike Skinner third, Jeremy Mayfield fourth, Rusty Wallace will finish seventh as Wardburg. Ricky Craven will finish eighth. Schrader got shuffled back to ninth, and 10th goes to Dale Earnhardt. Jeff Gordon is an 11-time winner this year. Steve Burns is with his crew chief, Ray Evernham.
Well, Ray, you looked awfully calm on top of that pit box. What a finish.
Well, you can't do nothing but want to thank God first for giving us the opportunity to do this, and really want to thank all the people, all the firefighters, and all the people that worked so hard to get this place back in shape for us and saved it. And thank DuPont, Pepsi, and Quaker State, and that guy driving that car. He's really awesome. And in case all the news media's talking, it's October and we've won a race.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
They have gotten the win, and impacted the inside wall exiting turn 4. The third Daytona win for Jeff Gordon. He won the 1997 Daytona 500, the 1995 and 1998 Pepsi 400s. It's the 14th Chevrolet win of the year, and the 17th consecutive top 5 finish. That is the most in the modern era of NASCAR Winston Cup racing. Mike Skinner comes home third, a superb run, and there you see the NASCAR inspectors checking out the angle of the rear spoilers. They do that before anybody gets to the car.
Exactly right. When they pat you on that trunk lid and say, go ahead, you're okay, you know you didn't run the whole night for free.
It's got to be 45 degrees. Anything less than that, and you're in trouble.
For Jeff Gordon, it is his 4th restrictor plate win in his 24th restrictor plate race. And for that young man from Vallejo, California, by way of Pittsboro, Indiana, the hits just keep on coming. Closing in on yet another NASCAR Winston Cup Series championship. His point lead is now 358. That means he only needs to finish 37th or better in the last 3 races, no matter what Mark Martin does. 37th or better. And Jeff Gordon would have his 3rd championship in the last 4 years. Glenn Jarrett is down in victory lane as the Pepsi 400 has gone to Jeff Gordon. Glenn?
And Eli, Jeff is unbuckling his safety belts and harness there, putting on the cap. Jeff, it was exciting there. I know you were watching that rearview mirror, and awfully glad to see those guys going side by side on that last lap.
Well, I'm not so sure about that. Usually when they get side by side, somebody breaks away and comes after you, and Bobby almost did that. I just got to say thank you to all the guys at the engine shop. Charlie Seegers, Randy Dort, and Chuck Tunes on it, and all the guys back at Hendrick Engines. These last couple of weeks have been the best restrictor plate engines I've ever had. And this DuPont Chevrolet has just been awesome. I want to thank God. Boy, he certainly directed me and guided me all through traffic today. And that last restart, I'm sure he was riding with me.
Jeff, another giant step toward that 3rd championship.
I just want everybody to know this is October, baby. Everybody said we couldn't win in October, and we just tried to think, hey, this is a July race in October, and I tell you what, it was just a phenomenal effort by everybody this weekend. My hat's off to Ray Evernham. He just tuned the car perfect. I mean, this thing handled like a dream. Great pit stops by the Rainbow Warriors, and I want to thank DuPont Automotive Finishes, Quaker State. This is a Pepsi race. I want to thank them. This is a big day for all of us. And this Monte Carlo right here was awesome.
You took the lead with a lot of laps to go when you came out on that last pit stop there. Did you guys discuss that? Was that what you wanted to do? Get out front and make them pass you?
Well, I think that's just when our fuel window was. I don't think we were getting very good fuel mileage. I think we would like to have come in with a few more guys. But as it turned out, it worked out for us. Jeremy and I worked together real well. He tried to hang with me. I'm not sure where exactly he ended up in that shuffle, but I appreciate him helping me there. And, we just came in when we had to, and, I let Ray make those calls, and he made some great calls. I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to stay up there, especially when Dale Jarrett was behind me. He was real, real strong, and, hate to see him have his troubles, but we were able to keep that thing up front. Those restarts, man, they were making me nervous.
Well, he's not too nervous now. 11 wins this year, 17 consecutive top 5 finishes. What a year.
A remarkable year. 40 career wins and finally won in the month of October. And the celebration and the fireworks begin. Special night as Jeff and Brooke Gordon look on and high fives all around. John Hendrick and the entire Hendrick Motorsports bunch. Now, let's go back to the last lap and take a look again at everything that shook down there. I didn't want to give Chad Little short shrift in the problems he had.
Turn 3, right by Skinner. Looks like he has a run on Jeff Gordon that he might could close in there at the end.
There's Schrader trying. Again, Bobby Labonte makes the move. Couldn't have been more than a car length of an opportunity there.
That was so tight.
Yeah. And watch Chad now. 3 wide.
Oh, yeah.
Got a little help from behind. Jeff Gordon is in victory lane for the 40th time in his career. Bobby Labonte, he came home in second. Let's hear from victory lane. Jeff Gordon right now talking into a microphone that is projecting his voice and picture onto the big Sony Jumbotron screens that are positioned around. Jeff Gordon only needs to finish 37th or better in the last 3 races, no matter what Mark Martin does to clinch the championship. But when all was said and done, the bright lights and the high speeds equaled another win for Jeff Gordon and the Rainbow Warriors. It's Mike Hogwood and the entire production crew from TNN Motorsports. Thanks so much for joining us here at the World Center of Racing. We'll see you next weekend from Phoenix as the NASCAR Winston Cup season rolls on. I'm Eli Gold. For all of us at TNN Motorsports, good night from Daytona Beach, Florida.